Okay, that was like one of those breaks, AFK things I would do like back in the day when I did long streams. So we got 4 hours left to get 2 ranks. That's all I really want. If I get further, that's fine. But this kind of makes you realize the 2 things that are annoying about laddering in a card game, which is on one hand, okay, the time that goes into it because of the time that goes into it with respect to who was I playing as next even? I forgot. The time that goes into it as far as you only have a month to do it, right? So you have to play like every day and whatever, you're on the clock. But number 2 is the fact that all these new expansions that come out, which isn't an issue with this game, I guess, haha. But the point is that, you know what I mean? It's like in Magic the Gathering, I'm going to try to do the same thing. But if I don't play the game a lot, then I'll fall behind in my collection, which isn't even that good or something. So, you know what I mean? You have to keep up with it. How long was I AFK for? Holy shit. It's almost like an hour. I had to eat something. I had to do all kinds of stuff. But I guess I always would rather go AFK than end the stream. Because I would just stream like all day in the past. Like, so we did... we did Infinity. So now we get to play a Solar Flare, I guess. I was talking shit about Cornucopia. Like... You know, oh, it's so much worse than Bad Moon Rising because it's that same principle that you can use with that little seedling. The idea that, you know, oh, the likelihood is you're going to get a low-cost card and shitty cards instead of, you know, Bad Moon Rising is always going to be good. Let's go ahead. We'll finish this off. I will get to rank 40, though. I swear it. But 50, I would have said the same thing about 50, but I guess I never really got the chance to even, you know... I just didn't even consider it would come to this point, but all I could have done better is just play a lot longer. So we got to get on a couple good streaks here. It shouldn't be that difficult, but I am on the clock. So this creates like a whole new level of... Maybe I should make some other format. Like if I don't get to rank 40, I have to delete my account, period, which I don't even know how to do. But if I get to rank 40, I get to at least keep my account, but I still have to disenchant and delete all my cards, and I can't use them to craft. So the only thing I would get to keep is just my username for what that's worth, or I get to keep my heroes, the 2 heroes that I got. Everything else goes out the window. So basically it's pretty much useless anyway, but... So what you have now is the simple ability to... just go face is kind of the whole point of this deck. Again, when you look at cards like this, it's like, why would anybody ever in the history of the game use this card? And the answer is they wouldn't, and it's just not. And I argue we shouldn't even have it at all. Like, even for what I have, I probably could have something better, but it somehow just fits in the curve pretty well, so I don't care. This is, when revealed, moves to the water. It was to imply that he's really jumping that far, but the way that it looks is just weird. Like, it doesn't really match as much as the visuals and the animations of this game are so good. It's so weird how that's the case, too. It's like, this game has better production value aside from the shitty mobile screen aspect of this mobile exclusive. This has better production value than a lot of other games, but what good did it do? Because you don't have, you know, you didn't have enough support for it. So, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like they should have used this as the baseline, or other games should use this in a certain way. Like, you could do this. I'm not entirely sure why that would even be good, but well, I guess it's worth it. I wouldn't have died anyway, but no, I mean, I could always play the game in the future, like just for fun, right? But which I could have done anyway if I had hit rank 50. Like, it would just mean I get to keep my collection, which is pretty substantial. Double Dark Matter Dragon Fruit, you know, triple Bad Moon Rising, all this kind of crazy crap. Where, you know, it's really come together. The nurses, some of that stuff was at least under my control, even though I can't craft, because I got it from certain packs or from event cards, but like guaranteed pack stuff. But a lot of it was also just lucky, like, or just, you know, good general things that we're getting from packs. They can't be hurt, but they can still be destroyed. And now you pretty much would have lethal, but you're not going to because of this stupid ass block meter. I'm pretty low myself too, come to think of it, but okay, you get him to 1. Please let me get him to 1, please, please. Okay, good, good. Or wait, am I gonna die? No, but I should get the block meter too. Isn't that fun? We both come down to block meters. So now, if what they summon doesn't do anything, I can beat them. No, no, wait, what? Oh, the block meter didn't trigger that time. Which, again, it could have, so... What a fucking joke. Okay, let's do the Yeti, who has been generally pretty good lately, but... Of course, the newest addition to my collection and the last edition, so... I guess I'll have to do a recap and a eulogy once this shit is over, but let me just... I'll be too tired. I'll just pass out before I even get a chance to. I'm always known for doing like long intros and stuff like that, or like big, you know, because I'm a man of many formats. Like regardless of my ability within the format, that's a separate issue because sometimes I clearly don't live up to them. But I'm a man of formats. Like I always have to explain and give context and really lay it out because otherwise it's just way too complicated to understand. Those are two separate things, right? You can be like a content innovator, like, wow, I'm Mr. Beast or Ludwig or something. But in this case, in a gameplay sense, I don't know what the fuck they do, like social experiments or whatever, tournaments in real life and stuff. But the point is you can be that, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're that good at it. It's just, like at doing the activity yourself. It just means you're the one who comes up with the idea. So all these kind of first playthrough permadeath, or although that I generally have been pretty good at historically, but you know, first playthrough permadeath or multiplayer permadeath gauntlet round robin thing, like the I don't know what's going on here. Multiplayer permadeath gauntlet, like what I'm doing in Smite, or you could do in League, or I've done in Paladins or Overwatch. Like play as every hero, every character in the game until you lose, and then when you lose, you can't play as them anymore, and then move on to the next one. And so the reason why that's so good is because of the simple fact that now if it dies and goes there, does it count as going in the gravestone? I actually can't quite recall. I guess we'll find out. I don't think it does. I think it'll just play it. No, it does actually go in a gravestone. Weird. Not really a big difference either way, but yeah, like you go through. So like I'm playing as Anubis, and if I lose, I can't play as Anubis again, and I play until I lose a game. Right, and then if I run out, I stop playing, or I don't really say I have to delete my account, but I basically the playthrough ends and then that's it. Then I won't play it again for a very long time. And the other point with that, I guess, is the fact that, wow, he really won't let that thing go, huh? Find somebody who loves you as much as Chandler Halderson's girlfriend stuck by him, or as much as this dude loves his Astro Shroom. Bro, what is going on with the game right now? Like, how are you doing this to me? Like, you just won't let me do anything. Do 2 damage to random plant hero. But no, it's like, you know, you play League of Legends and you make a new account. I guess you don't have to do it like this. You could do it with an existing account, whatever. But you do it with a new account and you play the game, maybe for the first time, maybe not. And you go through every single character that you own or every single character that's free. And like, that adds another layer to it. Like, it's a new account, so you won't have too many characters unlocked. So you either have to abuse the free rotation, or the only heroes you can get are the ones that you get free to play within your playthrough. So like whatever I earned over the course of my playthrough, I can buy stuff with that. But once those run out, then it's over. So like in Paladins, I abused the free rotation so much that I got through every single character in the game, which is sort of the soft win condition for that format. So even though it was a degenerate run, I was only doing it like once a week, and I was only playing like 1 or 2 games or whatever. But because the free rotation in that game is so generous, I was able to, you know, do whatever I wanted. So I don't understand. Like, I can't do anything. Oh, I don't know what I did there. This thing has bullseye, so I'm just dead from that alone. Well, the good thing is at least I'm not losing ranks at this point, but I'm not able to win anything right now. How do I suddenly get throttled like this? Like, I was doing well for a while there. I was doing okay, at least. And even the Yeti I was building up like he's so good, but... So I didn't quite stay up all night the way I intended to, but I did get in, so... a couple good hours here, I guess. So I better get to rank 40. I'll be so mad if I don't get to rank 40. I mean, I have like 2 hours to get 1 rank. Like, are you telling me that? But sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes it takes a whole fucking week to do it. So I don't know what to tell you, man. How is it this difficult? I don't get it. I just did it. I just got from 37 to 38. Like, it's not... What would be the difference? Oh, suddenly once you get to 38, it's suddenly harder, even though the matchups are basically the same. Like, that doesn't affect anything. The game, like, tries to throttle you somehow. Unironically, I'll be in a 3-game win streak, and then I'll get a concede bug, and then it ruins my whole rhythm. So you could put the bean dude out here, but I don't really care too much. We gotta go full aggro. You gotta get a couple of those 2 to 3 game win streaks. Even if I lose in between them, it's okay. It is so weird though how that happens. Like, it's obviously just random, but you have you know, you could honestly do that, but I don't see the point. Let's just go here. Pirates have strike through. Oh, that won't even do anything though. I thought it was gonna die. What you have now is a simple ability to save that if I even want to. I kind of don't even care really, but that guy's effect can be really annoying. Oh, that would have been sick if you could have, like... You could have done this and then done the bonus attack, because that would become a 5-attack minion. I guess we could still just do it anyway, and it'll still trade in. And he has 0 brains with which to do anything, so... This was one of the first legendaries I think I got in the whole game. I can't remember exactly. +4 attack. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. You are going to be at a measly 7 health, although I'm at a measly 6 for what that's worth. So now you have a bonus attack and a berry blast, which means you would oh wait. Oh, I wasn't even expecting that to survive. I don't know why I thought that. I don't really care about that. Like, what if I just... I don't know, actually. You would have 3, 4, 5 if you could just... He has 0 brain, so, like... Never mind the fact that that could just kill him, period. Like, that could have just killed him right then and there. It's something that I have to keep reiterating, because... Was that a misplay? Because what if I just won the game there? Like, how do you know that? That's literally a coin flip. Right, like whatever card he got could have saved him and dragged the game out, but you literally could have... It's so stupid. It should not be random, at least. It's on top of anything else. Okay, here's the beginning of a beautiful streak, even though we are getting seemingly higher ranked players on average now. Give us a few lobies to balance it out a little, you know? 1, 2, 3. Oh, here we go. I should have just kept it, you know, the 3-cost curse. Whenever you mulligan a 3-cost, you get something higher. Even though in a deck that doesn't have that many high-cost cards, period. Let me pre-move this shit, dude. Oh, I almost just ended my turn before. What you have here is a simple ability to, just rush him down. He's a Huge-Gigantacus tryhard, what you call almost an overcompensator in this game's context. You could protect this, or you could just hit him in the face. I won't stand for not doing anything. Seems dumb. It probably is, but I don't care. I'm not going to just waste a turn. because the turns are precious. This is Marvel Snap dichotomy. I have to win by turn 6, otherwise I just can't win. But he's struggling to get to rank 50. I'm struggling to get to rank 40. So that shows you we're fighting our own demons here. But it's just like I can't really do anything anyway. I don't care what he gets from that. Like, it just doesn't matter. I have nothing really else that I can do. So you have the bonus attack, and you also have the simple ability to okay, that'll pop the block meter too. That was actually the best case scenario, I guess. So now they're down to 10. So we always have these scenarios where this is just kind of a bad turn, though. I guess I could do the bonus attack there, or I wouldn't even have to, but because this this alone would kill it. Oh, this is a great turn now. I was even saying this is a bad turn. I should say, oh wow, just make it better, dude. Make it better. Do another one. Do it again, Captain. The way that makes me think of the line delivery from that is a really good line of voice acting. Say it again, Dexter, from Dexter's Laboratory. Like, she's so into it. He says like "le fromage" or something, like some, it's almost like something out of Pulp Fiction, the way they treat that. But so you would be almost winning here. In fact, you should already have won, but my problem is I have no faith in these things, because it's like he's gonna do some other dumb shit. So you know what I mean? Like, he's not gonna let me do it. But he's already missed his phase. Like what? You'd have removal for both? Like, I don't care. I sometimes overcommit like this. Like, if I don't win, if I don't win now, I'm not gonna win. So I give up. Just do it. Okay, none of that shit matters unless something's gonna cost 0 now. Oh, the superpowers, maybe. Okay, dude. Do you have another superpower that can deal with that? I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Go ahead and do it. No way. No way, bro. You really gonna do this? Okay, dude. Okay. Get saved by the block meter. Nice game, dude. Nice game. 10 out of 10. What a great game. What a battle of skills and wits and reactive RNG block meter. 10 out of 10. I won because of the block meter. 10 out of 10 I lost because of the block meter. Like, fucking great game. So 1, 2, 3. I'm happy with that generally. And you have the ability to oh yeah, that's not a very big deal, but what you have is the ability to consider that I could do the little dinky, you know, just for the sake of curve, I'll just do it. Doesn't really seem worth it though. You know what? I won't even, well, I don't know. It feels like the right curve play, but it feels like a waste. It could be so much more valuable later, because that is actually pretty good. Like, that's the equivalent of a berry blast that you would waste on a minion if it's in the way of going face. So here you have the leafy synergy would be ideal, even though arguably it's a little bit slow of a play, but that's always a good thing to get. Deadly Instructed, but that's a very slow play on your part. And so now you're able to rush his dumb ass down, her bitch ass down. I'm sorry, I said I was being mean. I misgendered her. I didn't mean to say that you're gonna hit his bitch face. No, what was I saying? Like, I'm gonna hit his bum ass. No, I'm gonna hit her bitch face. That's the right way to say it. I said it so rudely the first time. Equal opportunity shit talker. His dumb ass versus her bitch face. Okay, that strike through is pretty annoying, but you are going to get a little low here. Why did that seem like it lagged for a second there? But like the audio is all bugging out and stuff. So the problem with this is, oh, it's just a gravestone, but that could be like literally Zombot or something, right? It could be anything. Or, I don't know. This thing is pretty fucking nasty, actually. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, but I'm not too... Okay, that wasn't that good. Would they not even know? But they could check in their own thing. I would need my little Spyrus stupid-ass spoon to look at that shit. Okay, fine. That doesn't actually do a whole lot, like... Well, now it does, I guess. Getting triggered by the newspaper guy. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is why this guy's ranked 41, this chick, because she... because of that combo, clearly. I couldn't have ever seen that coming. So, this is okay. You get you down to 6. And so now the Poison Oak is a real... the evil twin of Professor Oak from Pokemon. Oh shit. Oh shit, give me a Berry Blast. Okay, every time I ask for a Berry Blast, I get one. I mean, again, I do have 4 of them, but how convenient. Because that's the thing, you're sort of... I'm short on damage direct to the face like that. Aside from the Bluesberry, there's really nothing else that does it. As far as, I can just pre-move it right over your bitch face. I'm just picking on her. I love the aesthetic of those two, the Neptuna and whatever the other chick's name is. That's actually pretty fitting for Halloween. Who's the other one? The chick who looks like a witch. Immortica. Right, they look like something out of a Addams Family thing or something. Addams Family Reject zombies. So, can I win 2 games, please? This is very important. Rank 12. If I lose this game, I should delete my account. But oh wait, haha, I'm doing that anyway, so it doesn't even matter, huh? Oh shit. Oh shit, dude. Taco is incoming. It's only Monday, but it already feels like Taco Tuesday for whatever shit that people... I don't know what that even means. Like, just... It's some tradition that you have tacos on Tuesday, but like... LeBron was having some big legal lawsuit that like, oh, we're gonna do something and sue somebody to try to get the rights to it. Like, dude, you're a billionaire and you're worried about Taco motherfucking Tuesday. Go ahead, concede again. Yeah, I'm a try-hard rank 38. You have no chance to beat me, even though I've been consistently farmed by people who are in various ranks. Gotta lag switch these clowns out. Maybe I shouldn't have kept both of those, but I always question that. So my audio seems to be bugging out a little bit. So this is a very important checkpoint. If I win this game, then I can lose a couple and it's okay. And then I have to figure out, you know, that's fine. This is a checkpoint game. This is a very, very important game. Which means I should take more than 1 second every move that I... fuck me. I'll still do it because... Oh, no, I should do this. Or, depending what he does, you go to here... And I should always wait because you can get a 0-cost mushroom, which I have done multiple times. I guess I don't really think of these as mushroom. Well, it is called that, but... Okay, so what you have is a simple ability to just ignore what he's doing. And if you ignore what he's doing, then... You know, we can fill up all of this. I really don't care about what he's posing here. So he's a rank 18, but he's going to ruin my whole day because somehow you're just going to be a tryhard. Like I feel like I'm, you know, picking on people like that, but what a play, dude. What a play. Like, it's not like what I'm using is that great, but somehow... I was waiting for this moment though my whole life. So this is the only thing that won't die. This will kill everything else, but I'm pretty low, so I'm not really too happy about it. I could do this and I could do a bonus attack. The problem is I'm way too low in what is supposed to be an aggro deck, in case you've forgotten, because the way this has gone has... Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, try to explain that one to me, dude. Just try to explain it. Now, we're gonna go on a bad streak and it's gonna be over like fucking... Yeah, the smash hasn't been doing really all that good. That's part of what hurts it, is the fact that, you know, you get... And some of these are the same people over and over, which can sometimes be good. In fact, I feel like I've rarely seen that happen, but it must just be because of the odd time that I'm playing at or something. So this guy isn't going to get there. He's only got like 3 hours left, and at the rate that I'm show it, clearly it takes like fucking 10 hours per rank. So even at rank 30 something. But no, I would imagine the road from rank 30 to 40 is very similar, if not identical, to the rank from 40 to 50. Just, you know, maybe it tries to put you in higher matchups a little bit here and there, but yeah, that was too bad. I don't know what I could have done there. So I'll do the best that I can, but I'm not super confident about the Smash's ability here. This is the kind of deck that feeds into losing to better decks, because it's so slow that it gives them the opportunity and the opening to just finish it off. Like, maybe I should have reset my game, because I don't want the audio to be fucked up for the grand finale of this. What is this, PvZ hard mode, where I, you know, I get copyright striked or whatever in the middle of my thing? The in the middle of the, like, my outro, and I'm celebrating, but that Zombies on My Lawn is playing, and even after it's over, it still mutes the section after that. So now my celebration is gone forever, and I forgot even what exactly I said. So I didn't realize that would happen, you know. So that's bad. I mean, again, the pace is probably gonna favor them pretty well. Informing copy, that's not exactly... Oh no, I mean, it doesn't copy what's already there. That's the swimming zombie thing. Right, that's like the faceless manipulator, or whatever you want to call it. So now, that we should try to deal with before anything else happens, but... When you play a pet, pets get +1. We go to here, you go to there. We're not trying to rush him down, but if I do get a good thing... Oh, that's a good way to cuck that, too. I wasn't even, honestly. Sometimes these interactions are weird. Like, it counts as you... I get it, but it counts as you playing it, but I played it. So, like, how... Or, like, how when stuff is summoned from some other effect, you still get the battle cry. Like, oh, you summoned Zombot from Bad Moon Rising, and it's not enough that you got Zombot. It's also going to do the effect, too. And, like, that's bullshit. And then it gets put back into Gravestone by another thing. And then it does it again. Like, come on, dude. So we'll go... I don't know. Why am I even considering doing that? Heal for 4, which is acceptable, I guess. Or I guess I never really think of the fact that you can do it to a minion, too. Or I rarely use that card. So chances are I'm going to lose this game, and it's pretty clear. I just have no real faith in it. So this will at least survive. Frenzy's not going to matter too much. This is literally my collection in a few minutes. Or a few hours. The Starch Lord needs to go down, and for some reason, because he always has an answer for everything, I think that might actually throw him off a little bit. The reason why that's maybe a little better than I give it credit for is because that stops them from playing everything all together, whereas the Ray Nana is only going to stop you from playing Trick, so you would have already played your minions, right? So that's the way you got to think about it. It's still garbage, but... You know, I say all that just to say it still sucks. Yeah, just another normal game, dude. Just another normal interaction, bro. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, what is that, dude? What is that? And that was on a bad turn for him too, where you get to... Like, what just happened, man? Oh my god. Now we're gonna lose whatever momentum we had just completely out the window. I was so close, man. Just one more fucking game and then I lose to like a rank 15 or whatever. Let me reset the game too. So that either the music stops bugging out or... I guess some of it you might say, oh, it's not the game's issue, it's the BlueStacks issue, but I somehow doubt that. Get countered, dumbass. Okay, go to here, and then you get to... I mean, health-wise, I'm still doing fine, but the amount of infinite insane value he's gonna get is simply off the chain. And so you're able to finish off both of them here, assuming they don't have a million ways to deal with it. Or even, like... That was quite the interaction, though. He's getting, like, Exodia Starch Floor. Just fill up the whole fucking board with him, why don't you? I wasn't really even expecting to do this, but I just thought I may as well go for it. Right, as, like, a grand finale, even though it's quite clear that I failed anyway. Right, like, nothing I would have done in this session would have made the difference. Even if I did it for a little bit longer, even if I did it all night. Okay, that's actually fine with me. Wow. Make a one. Oh, wow. As long as I kill the one dinky guy here. Right, I could end up killing both of them. Or it might be somehow better to kill this now, but I won't even bother. Okay, man. You just got everything. Okay. Understood, man. Oh my, are you gonna stop at some point, or what is this? Yu-Gi-Oh! Turn 1 synchro summon? I give up. I just can't do it. Technically, this is still alive too, but... And with 4 or less, okay, we get rid of both Starch Floors, but the damage is already done. Because they already have 1,000,000 cards in their hand. I don't even remember, like, what the card size limit and stuff in this game is. So if this had team up, that's actually good, because then you'd have to summon stuff there, but... This is the problem, is that this deck, oh, look at how good the Smash is at lasting a long time and dragging the game out. So I get all these high value cards like this, but it doesn't matter because they're going to have better cards, like more of a win condition and stuff. That's just a sign. Even the music has given up on this fucking run. Why should we bother playing music for you? All you need to do is play my funeral pyre here. A song for my funeral. Not unlike Salieri was trying to do for Mozart after killing him in one of the best movies ever made. Even though it's totally historically inaccurate. But no, it's like they're really trying to do that. The funeral version of the song for me. So hopefully this will stop, and I guess I won't be playing a mobile game now for a while, or I guess I won't be playing a mobile exclusive game. Like, a lot of games are just on mobile just by chance, but not exactly in the way like this is just exclusive and stupid, and even though it's exclusive, but I'm still doing it. But so you have Wall Knight. Okay, so we're not getting as lucky with the low rank matchups at times here, but doesn't mean I can't win these, but can I win them consistently with any level of confidence? And the answer is... Alright, that's a perfect 1, 2, 3, 4 curve at least, which is the most I could ever ask for. I'm not looking for any synergies or anything, anything special here, but... Oh my god... A 2 amphibious. That's always such a good aggro play at the beginning that I love when I'm playing Infinity, but doesn't mean that it's actually that good. So I should just try to tank it out. Doesn't mean that he's using an aggro deck either. He could just be doing it as a basic play. I have some good options here. There's no question about it. Would it be worth it to do it here, though? I wonder, and it's probably not, but this guy can get out of control, and so I almost want to play something there, but I guess I won't. That's okay. It won't even kill it, though. I mean, this guy's values are pretty crazy for a 2-cost. Deadly, but it doesn't matter because, well, it will matter next turn then. It's unfortunate. He dealt with my army of walnuts pretty easily here. If he summons a gravestone, I'd be willing to destroy it and summon this guy, but I can't really save this, so since he didn't do it, I guess I'll just go here. And hopefully we get something good with this. Let's see what we got. Something at least I don't have. Exciting. Attacks here and next door. I feel like I've barely ever even seen this before. Plant evolution, this gets +2. Which I probably won't even end up using that, honestly, but can't be hurt. We better save that. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, that's really what I gotta play after this is the balloons card game. But no, I'll look up Disney Lorcana. I'm so annoyed. I remember reading that like a couple years ago even. Oh, they're gonna release a digital version of the game or something. And then it just never happened. Like, what the fuck? It just seemed like a cool thing. So that will actually be saved from its demise. Overshoot 3. Not a big deal. You gotta put together a good streak here, which I don't think this game is really indicative of that, but sometimes if it is just an aggro deck, we could, you know, benefit from something here. Just the healing and all this defensive capability. The problem is you have to keep dumping stuff into there just to survive. It's okay, we'll get a card draw out of it. I'll play it kind of really slow here because, you know, let's embrace what he's doing and see if I can win in the long term, but I just kind of doubt it. That will actually do quite a bit to you, though, because it should do 2, 4, 6. Right, that is quite a lot. Probably this makes a certain amount of sense. You just want to be more left biased towards the left. And so now what you have is the ability to do damage. Oh, wow. That'll still end up doing 4 to you, but it'll be absorbed. Or does he do it separately, or did it absorb both? Or wait. Oh, it's deadly. Okay. Okay, good interaction, dude. Top level, top tier. This would kill both, but you'd have to tank a little bit off of it. So I guess I'll do this for now. Right, rather than dying to the deadly, I'll still kill both, but I'll have to eat a hit. Oh my god, man. Like, bro, do you, like, ever take a turn off, like, where you don't get to do anything crazy? Like, just one turn. Oh, yeah, I'll have to use... Oh, wow. Yeah, take one turn off, bro. I'm about to take this fucking life off of playing this game, so fuck it. I should just try to... You know? This alone could almost kill you. Or I may be fucked up because I should have... Oh, I should... Oh, okay, I should have put it... Now, guess what's gonna save them? Guess what everybody's favorite mechanic is gonna come into play? It's gonna be the... Dude, if that happens, I'm done. I'll just stop right now. I'm done. And he's gonna have something still somehow. Because it doesn't mean I win at all. In fact, I think I'm probably gonna lose somehow. It'll trigger the block meter. He'll end up winning. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, what is that placement? Why did I even do that? Okay, thank God. Thank God. So we need 2 more games, I believe, here. we got like the event card. That's why I never noticed when I got the event cards before, because I like I clicked through it so fast. All these high ranked fuckers, dude. Almost like it's operating like a normal card game now. We can't have that. Okay, at least we got a 2 and a 3. That was a pretty unlikely game maybe to win too. But no, I feel like maybe I do better against an aggro deck, even though I have been rushed down a number of times. But like, if I go against a control mid-range kind of deck, I'm going to lose because you're going to get fucked by their superior value. If they have a really good deck, which you assume rank 40 pluses are going to have that. But I like these moments where they just like don't do anything for long periods of time. So what you have is the ability to, you can do that, you can do this, building up a decent value board, and this thing can get out of control too if you don't deal with it. Sometimes they get too comfortable, like, oh yeah, they're gonna play for some late game thing, but it'll be over by the time you do that. So, you know, they'll conjure all these cards and they'll be all fancy, but yeah, so you're trying to be all cute, which very well might come back to bite me, but also it might end up hurting you. Like, I want this to be a surprise play. We're like, oh, now it's gonna be 8, and then it's gonna fucking roll you over. So you can do this, and let me see what he does. He's gonna certainly try to address this. He's gonna have a lot of tricks up his sleeve here. But we have, okay, why would you play it there, though? Why would you even do that? What? What was that? Why? What did that play have to do with anything? Of all the cards you have, all the brains you have, what did that possibly accomplish? I mean, must be holding something good back, I guess. But we can move this around and sort of surprise him. Zombies next door untrickable. I don't know. Like maybe this will be a higher priority target, but I mean, he's sure to play something. Okay, fine. That's understandable. I mean, it took around for a good amount of time, though. So he's dragging it out a bit, but we put such an immense amount of pressure. At least I'm happy with the outcome generally, because even if I lose, like, it couldn't have gone much better than that for me. You have the ability to kind of want to ignore what he's doing now, but I don't know. I should almost worry about the board, but he's so low. I'm presenting lethal like right there every single turn. It's not that hard to do. They have no block meter, so it's all just a matter of they have to summon stuff. And it's not going to be like, what good is that going to do you now, dude? Okay, that doesn't matter. You lose. I'm shocked when I actually beat a rank 40 like this, but I've beaten a number of them. I'm the Taco Slayer for a reason, but it was more of a novelty when I wasn't so close to rank 40 myself. Now it feels like, you know, oh, it's no big deal. So once again, this is a very important game, and I'm very, come on, please. Okay, 1, 3. Let me take it a little more serious. I don't feel like that's often very good value, but I'm not gonna take a chance on here. Okay, so what you can do is you can double these and then do this. So you'll have a pretty good sequence of moves here. See what he react to. He's not gonna do anything. I love these turns where they just don't do anything. They just summon nothing. I remember when I was ranked 34 too. Good times. Some of these lasted a long time. It would make more sense if I said rank 35, because you know, that went on forever. You know, I should worry about that, but maybe it's pointless too because... But there's nothing else I'm doing with it anyway, so I just do it. You know, you shouldn't try to get too cute with going face with this because the whole point is just to survive. Even if that ends up undercutting me in the long term, because the longer I survive, I just extend my suffering to realize that... I don't know if I like this, but the Conjuration could be valuable. And... okay, could be valuable indeed. You know, that could be the difference in the game. That card would be like, oh, it's what it's gonna come down to that. So if I didn't conjure that exact card or something really good like that. Okay, that's fine. That's a little bit annoying. It's gonna be a position where this isn't even that good, or this isn't even that good. So you'd be incentivized to still do this though. And the reason why is because I don't know, I can't let these things get out of hand too much. So you'll have this as a turn. Okay, fine. You want to be like that? You really want to be like that, huh? Now you could do this still, but how much you want to bet they're gonna have an answer for this too? And the more you keep trying to do this, the more you're just gonna end up losing. Like, don't try to expect that they don't have removal because they always do. I mean, come on, man. There's nothing I can do. I mean, there's just nothing. What am I supposed to do, man? And that doesn't do a whole lot for me, but they're pretty low too. But again, you got to realize something very simple. I'm never going to be able to kill that ever. It's just not, it's not possible. That thing is invincible and I just give up. Like, you can't kill it. It's just a god. It's literally a god. Like, you'd be better off just doing this. He's gonna have removal for that too, like you already know, like just everything. It's over, man. What the fuck is this, dude? Like, what is that? Oh my god, dude. Fuck me. Okay, this is gonna be... Super brains. I'm getting really sick of this now. Like, we've been so close so many times now. Acting like this actually means something, but I still want to do it. We got off to such a good start in some of these too. That's hard to believe that you wouldn't win. So I'll do this. You know, I'm fine with the 3 cost stuff here. We'll do the chimney guy. Assuming we don't get something else. Even that is unfortunate. You got to just hope that they don't have something there because, yes, you could say that could win me the game, but it's too slow, and this is meant to be an aggro deck, obviously, so normally I might care about that more, but I'm playing it just as a 1-mana 2/2. I'm not playing it for anything else. So you can try to go into here and just get some face damage in. You just got to put a lot of pressure early, and if you can do that, you'll be in good shape because you feel like there's nothing they can do. Right, you're able to just... See, look at the balls on him to do that. Oh, fuck me. I was gonna say to ignore my gravestone, but you're still gonna ignore it. So... now I have to rely on Deadly to deal with this. See, like, look at their hand. They're already running dry on stuff, but then that's gonna obviously help them too much. And so you have... see, I should have ignored that and just gone here and just done it because it doesn't matter about the Starch Lord. Like, he should just be dead, but... Or you know what I really should have done is made a point to do that for the stealing the block meter, because now this is going to go to waste. with respect to, and that guy's still not going to die though, actually, right? But no, Super Brains has sort of underperformed a little bit, given I like this aggro deck hybrid sort of thing, but it's not really been that good. And so, now which one do you really prioritize? Surprised you would leave that 6-2 around, though, Stone. You can move shit around a little bit if you feel compelled to after they clearly are going to kill something here. But this is going to be good. This is going to be good. All the stuff that's happening in the middle is not a big deal. 69, haha. It's not kid friendly. That's why they changed it. So at least we got rid of that fucker. And so we have the ability to get them to 10 here. So now... sometimes this just doesn't go very well when I try to do this. Like, I don't know. Like they always have an answer, so it's pointless to even play it. You may as well just not even bother. This is how it becomes. Which, again, that's true in every card game. Like, I don't mean to pick on this game, but it just feels more annoying here because I guess there's fewer cards, so you end up seeing the same ones over and over too much. I mean, that's pretty worth it if it means he's going to destroy his own beloved just to stop a mediocrity like myself from getting to rank 40. And if he was that desperate, clearly this means that he's going to not have an answer for that either. Because why else would you do that, especially when you have something out there that's good? And it has Bullseye. And so you should be pretty close to dying here. Sometimes what you really just need is a little extra face damage, though. 3 or less, so you'll be pretty low. Let me see what I can do here. 7. I don't think that'll matter right now. You can always sidestep whatever they're trying to do, so you could easily win with this. You could easily do it. And the reason why you could easily do it is because... you're presenting lethal in both of those first 2 rows, and... okay, fine. You would also steal the block meter, so the block meter is not going to be an issue. And so you're even posing lethal in the other 2 rows too if they don't. Alright, fine. You already know you're dead, so like, why are you even going through all this shit? Okay, we have to win literally 1 more game. Is that fucking possible in my life right now? Is it possible? Because if it's not, I'll just stop playing right now. Like, I'm fine with it, dude. If the game doesn't want me to win 1 more fucking game, it's okay. It's honestly okay, but I have a vague feeling that I can do it, so... like, it's so fucking annoying. Then I can take a little break and then try to get to rank 40. Like, this is my final loss. This is literally like a concession thing. The Lich, I like that name. So get rid of that one. Not a bad hand, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. You go ahead and go full aggro. We have Badman Rising in our back pocket as a last resort. And so you have the ability to, okay, trade into there. Get the strike through. Like, please, dude, please. I implore you. I implore you to just lose this game. Okay, I won't do that on account of the height. Okay, that's not a very big deal. That still isn't a very big deal. There's a little bit of desperation that you're showing there. Or just that you suck. You're just a little kid playing this game on your phone in class on a Monday morning. Okay, go there. That's good. Deadly is more of a reactive play that you would want to have. That's not too big of a deal. It's still not too big of a deal. Move a zombie. I can wait on that. I'm fine with just kind of leaving that there, even though this is meant to be an aggro deck I can't control. I've said that so many times. This is meant to be an aggro deck. This is as if to justify some of my plays that otherwise might seem to not make a whole lot of sense. But and you can do some weird thing with this probably. You know, you'll finish the thing, then you'll go back to here and do it all over again. That also doesn't seem to have a ton of impact, so you'll kill it between both of those, but their hand is kind of empty, so I'm kind of happy with the way that this is going here. So unfortunately, he stops the cowboy short, but we still get very good value out of it. And so now we're in a position to kind of bait and switch that one around. Maybe I would have liked to have kept it there, but I just can't. Or no, I'm acting like I'm playing for the board, though. I don't care about that. So you got to finish him off here. Why did it have to be that? The one thing when his hand is drying out. But no, this is looking pretty good, actually, in terms of famous last words here. That's almost posing lethal. This guy is literally me in an RPG, because I always play as a fucking mage. I like how he looks. Oh, come on. Okay. You could do this, and then hopefully try to finish him off a little bit, or if he summons something really problematic, I could... See, I don't care about that, though. That's the thing. Why so much card draw? That's the one thing I'm kind of relying on to be an advantage here. So you'll get down to literally 2, and I'll still somehow lose. See, now the block meter at least isn't as much of an object, because you have... Oh yeah, that could be clutch. It doesn't even matter about the cost. That could just be a clutch finisher play. Right, while in your hand costs 1 less, you can play a trick, does bonus attack. You're being a little bit annoying, though. I will openly tell you. You're being really fucking annoying. But it's okay. That's it, because I get a lucky RNG conjuration. That's all we have to do. It's over. It's acting like I can end my turn and stuff too. So okay, now we'll take a minute. We got the little pumpkin rank, very fitting for Halloween coming. And now we have 3 hours and 28 minutes to get one more rank, which I really should be able to do. The biggest reason why I think I failed this is because of the win streak abuse that I wasn't able to do. Like, for example, in Hearthstone, I was always known as that 2 win streak abuser, where I could lose more games than I win, but still make progress, because the win streaks don't stop until like rank 5 equivalent, so it'd be like rank 45, right? The win streaks stop, or something crazy like that. And so the point is that, I forget how it works now, because they changed how the matchmaking ladder and stuff works, but my point is that the point is, in this game, it shouldn't stop at rank 30, because then I have to get from rank 30 to 50 without a win streak to rely on. Whereas if it was like rank 40, that means I would have gotten to rank 40 a lot sooner, and then I could have struggled like I have now between 30 and 40, but I would have struggled between 40 and 50. So if the win streak bonus had been there, I'd probably be rank 49 right now instead of rank 39, because again, having to go through 20 ranks without the win streak is very grueling and very difficult. And so let me just get to 40 here. But yeah, that would be the number one reason why. And sort of the logic behind it is pretty clear too, because what you have is the ability to, well, I can't take it with me, so I guess I may as well do it. But like, win streaks shouldn't really go away at higher ranks until maybe the very end. And the reason why is because you might think, well, it's a higher rank, so they have to make it more difficult. But the assumption is, in most card games, especially too with a better matchmaking system than this, is like when the ranks are similar to where you're at. Yeah, I've never watched a single ad either. I watched the original trailer for this game that was like really different art style and everything, but it was like unfinished though. It wasn't actually the real trailer, where like they're fighting in the neighborhood in front of a house or something. It almost looked more like an MMO or something. But no, the point is that the win streak shouldn't go away at a higher rank, because the assumption is at the higher rank it's going to be more difficult to win games. So if I'm a rank 40 playing against other rank 40s, assuming that's how it works, it's harder to win multiple games in a row because it's way more competitive and it's a higher rank. So if I do win, you should reward me you should reward me for doing that with respect to, let's end where we began. This might be the very last pack. Wait, what? Oh, we end with a bug. That we end where we began in that point, with it bugging out, not with me actually fucking buying a premium pack that everybody at the beginning was always saying to buy only those and don't buy anything else. So Super Brains had a nice little moment in the spotlight there. And the reason why he did is because he got me to 39. And so let's just win 5 in a row and call it a fucking life with this game. And you know, I even decided I'm not going to do my Magic series after this. I'll play Magic, but I'm not ready for another series. Like, I'm done. Like, I'll just do a month of just like random categories, whatever I feel like, and just relax, because this was too much for me to handle. I can't handle a little fucking children's card game. But no, it's just more stressful in terms of time. Like, I'm not going to use that as an excuse, but it's also dumb. Like, why should I do another format when I don't have time to do it? Like, it's just not fun. So, you know, especially with a game like that. So I'll just ignore it for now. Like, I shouldn't have to force myself to do it. I pretty much already lost this, so it's a good thing that we don't have anything to lose from it. But no, our taco rank is pretty much the goal of the run. We'll die with the taco in our hand as we're handing it off to Crazy Dave, and he will remember us for our legacy of bringing him that. But yeah, it's pretty much fucked because we would not have or I kind of swear too much for a kid. Oh wow, good interaction. I kind of swear too much for a game that is meant for kids. But again, you can say that with any card game to an extent, but no, that can sometimes screw you over, like almost like a Doomsayer type interaction. You do like cornucopia and then it'll do that, so it'll make everything shittier, you know. So I mean, there's really nothing I can do. That was quite, see, that at least I enjoyed that, because like that was a cool, fun early game interaction, kind of like it could be a gimmick deck idea that he has there. So that is a fun, interesting idea. And again, I don't lose anything. It's not, why is it always like that? Like that Super Brain just got me on a couple game win streak to try to get me here, right, to rank 39, but then as soon as I get there I lose immediately. Like, why? How is he on a streak? Like, something happens as soon as you get a next rank. Now, why is it Green Shadow that would be next? That doesn't even make sense. How do you go from... Isn't he always before? So I've fucked up something with the order, didn't I? How could it go from Wall Knight to him? I don't understand. We'll do Green Shadow, Infinity, Solar Flare. Oh, it's all out of sequence now. I don't know what happened. Whatever, we'll just start from where we are. Okay, this could be good if we... But it's ice versus ice, so he'll be offended by this notion, or he'll be immune to it. You think ice is your ally? He was born in it. So that we have Green Shadow, Infinity, Captain... No, Solar Flare, then something else. Solar Flare, Yeti, Combustible. So it's not exactly in the right order anymore. I don't know how I fucked that up. Is I did like Combustible before Solar Flare last time. So it like kind of switched it, I guess. Yeah, just disconnect, dude. You're roping on turn 1. What kind of a tryhard are you? Go ahead, dude. Does that cause them to disconnect if they AFK like that, or does it just let them do that every turn if they really want to? But no, I noticed something about gaming communities. This one is kind of good, but in general, like with WoW and stuff, everybody's like so cynical that like they're just doing it to get it over with. It's like a life lesson I could teach you. In real life, I can sort of understand that, because like, okay, it's a zero-sum process that you're trying to, you know, you're trying to just do your job and get the money, and I get it, right? Even then, it's arguably you want to have your experience and self-actualization first rather than being reduced to some sort of contrivance structure. But in a game, games are free of all that. So like, why would you play a game like it's real life in like a rigid way, or like you're playing it just to beat it, you're playing it just to get it over with, you're playing it just to do this, just to do that, not just for the experience of soaking it in and doing whatever you want. And so it's a little bit weird how people do that. I'm not saying, and people use that fallacy too, oh, like I'm telling them that they're playing it wrong or something, but it's more like the impression is that I'm playing it wrong, that somehow, you know, by taking my time or something like that. So they only have 3 cards left in their hand. To be a very inefficient play, actually. Fuck. This guy is really slow. And that's still fine. The trapper territory won't do anything for us. So you're able to... you're able to... Yeah, there's a taco even in there. That's literally me falling for the taco trap. A phrase I never thought I would say. So you can go here, here, and this would be good because you get to... just basically trade into both of those, and so that's still pretty efficient. So all things considered, I'm actually doing fine. The problem that I'm running into is the fact that my health is a little low, despite the fact that their cards are pretty low in their hand. So you got to put together one more masterpiece to try to get to rank 40. That's all I want to do. But no, I'll attribute it actually to that. I didn't know that there'd be no win streak that early on. I thought it would start at rank 40, rank 45, something like that. So because it happened at rank 30, I was immediately shut down by that. That it took me, you know, the entire rest of the month just to do that. And it was really just discouraging too. It sort of did feel like I gave up a little bit around rank 35 because it was just taking forever that I just couldn't do it. You could freeze this, you could do this. The problem is that my health is, again, just way too low, and I'm not going to have any healing with Green Shadow. This guy's signature is just to take forever, I guess. That's why he's icy. That's why he's freeze, because he's literally slow. His brain freezes every turn. Bro. Just disconnect already. Oh shit, I ask. Every time I ask for something. Do it. Even though you were winning and you probably would have won. Nice game, dude. Nice game. What a great game, dude. This is where I get the majority of my wins, probably. I don't mean to pick on the game for being too buggy, but it is fucking buggy. And again, I don't mean to use that as an excuse, but it is fucking stupid still. I mean, that will give you a turn 2 and a turn 3. I don't like this, but I'll do it anyway. So that probably was a loss too. You know, now I'm playing like too complacent. Oh, it's only a rank 23, but sometimes people at these much lower ranks, though, even like rank 12 or something, they'll play like really crazy, where they're able to surprise me. That guy was brain freezing. This guy is brainstorming in terms of like why they're flagging. Okay, we'll just do it because I can't seemingly do anything else. So I'm not gonna just sit here and fucking do nothing. Yeah, this is one of those obscure kind of games that I would just do, you know, just offhandedly, but I wouldn't have expected to have such staying power with it. So basically, this guy's strategy is just like don't play anything ever and just sit there. Very fun style of play. And of course, my hand was so bad that I haven't had a good three-peater interaction in a long time, actually. Is he gonna finally summon something? That's fine, I guess. The whole water thing doesn't even really matter, but it just affects you as far as, you know, it just hurts them. It doesn't help you unless it happens to be amphibious, but... Okay, let's just kind of get this over with. This guy's being a little bit slow. More than likely, you're gonna have an easy way to deal with that. Rolling stone equivalent, right? This is the one weakness of the three-peater. No, but this guy's style of play is bizarre. He's like using a 40 trick deck with no minions at all in there, which is maybe a fun gimmick. But I mean, he's just not doing anything. And normally I would have been able to take advantage of that, but just somehow I didn't get enough board presence early. Like you get the snowdrop or something. I mean, you might think, oh, this is good for me because of the simple fact that I maybe should have done it there, but yeah, I mean, just wait till turn 11 and just do that. I mean, look, I can't even be mad about that because maybe that's what this guy is doing too. Like his only non-tricks can't come from, or his only minions come from tricks. Like, I can't even be mad about it. We could do this, and then if it bounces that one, fuck me. Well, the idea with that was like, you know, I could have played my Dark Matter Dragon Fruit, and that's gonna help me. But okay. But I like what the gimmick this guy is doing. Did he actually play a minion the whole game aside from through that? Because you might think, oh, that validates his deck concept, but it doesn't necessarily, because if I had more of a board pressure presence or more aggro stuff, I could have at least had a chance there. But instead it's like, you know, I just couldn't do anything. We'll do infinity here. I mean, is it really called that too? Taco League? Like, why the fuck is it? It could be called something else. It's just, it's represented by a taco, but... 1, 2, 4. I'd be willing to keep it nonetheless, so we go full aggro here again. It kind of throws me off when the playstyles change like in the middle like this, though. Where it's normally meant to be, gotta wait for you to go on a good win streak, which sometimes takes a while to get back into that groove, but I'm okay with doing that. But it's a little bit too slow to put it on the right there sometimes. It hurts more around the end of the game when it comes down to like just the attack order, basically. You have this. Deadly is not even really what I care about with some of these cards, but... Alright, that wasn't a terribly efficient play by them, so I'm not too worried about it. You can do this. I should maybe do it there, just in principle. If it dies now, you get a certain value back. And remember, we do have Badman Rising with it, but every time I'm about to have a chance to play it, it ends up dying. Okay, even that's still fine. Nothing's going to change with that. You're still going to kill that. I'm still not going to lose that. That's still kind of redundant, but you have this if you need it, but I don't need to worry about it yet. You could do the environment, or when revealed in environment, I guess I'll do that. We're in a reasonable spot here. The number one thing I look at is not even their health. Again, it's always their card count, but that's more so with some of my other decks. With the aggro decks, you should almost just look at their health. With the mid-range deck, you should look at their hand size. With the control deck, you should just look at the fucking... look outside, because fucking forget about it, dude. Look at... I would make an NSFW joke. Just look away from the screen, because it's already over. Just close your eyes and go to sleep. Yeah, I still contend that this game almost doesn't have control decks, but if you have like 4 Astro Veras in there, I guess you could argue that constitutes it, but it's still not quite what you think of as with other games over time. This is not that big of a deal to me, but it is... Yeah, he wants to show me how to buff, huh? I'll show you fucking buffing. So now, +2. That's not the end of the world. We could do this one here, I hope. But he's almost dead. In fact, he is dead according to the math, but then the block meter comes in. Of course. Now, why wouldn't you get rid of the one that's still gonna hit you here? Because you have the ability to, you know, that might have still been worth it. This could be good, even though, again, I don't really play it for that synergy. Now, is he gonna somehow sidestep all this shit that I'm gonna do? Tomzilla does have a tendency to heal a bit. Yeah, okay, fine. Like, you do the interaction, but then you just don't... You don't know whether you're gonna lose to that or not. It's only a difference of the 10 ranks, though. Which, again, it makes it feel like it was so doable. Right, it's not one of those things that felt like it was impossible, but it would have certainly been very frustrating. That card I almost don't even like, but there'll be that one game where you have a full board and you finish them off with a... Right, you'd rather just have Berry Blast with just 2 mana for 3 instead of 3 mana for 3. Or even if it's 2 mana for like 4 or 5 or something, but it can only hit face, like, you know, that one is kind of too expensive. Go ahead, disconnect. Normally it'll happen faster though, if that's gonna happen. Everybody's just taking it more seriously all of a sudden. Like, you're not gonna get to rank 50, bro. I hate to break it to you. I'm gonna be a dick because I'm suffering from the same thing. Like, Frenchie09, you're gonna be hard stuck at Taco rank 40 something. You're never gonna get to rank 50. And yeah, these two aren't going to do it either, which is so sad because, you know, you worked the whole month to do it and you really just still fall that little short. I just don't imagine it would be that much harder than what I'm doing right now, but that obviously is still very time consuming. So the whole effect of this chick is not even really why she's in there, but... Just have to put together a couple signature streaks here. Whoever gets me to rank 42 is going to be immortalized in this run. Like, not that it really matters, but, you know, every rank is just a consequential. But the Yeti got me from basically 36 to 38. Super Brains got me from 38 to 39. So now Infinity can get me to 40, but I kind of doubt he'll get me all the way. I guess I'll do it there anyway. Like, if he blocks it, it'll still do damage to him, but there's no reason for me to have to play into that, I guess, or whatever. You could have just done the fusion though, couldn't you? Kind of a waste. Yeah, this guy's a weird card that isn't really suited for an aggro deck like what we're trying to do here, but... So we have a couple good plays here coming up. This can always catch them a lot by surprise. Might be pretty good on him actually, but the assumption is you're not going to leave him around for too long. You'll one damage to everything, so that'll do the 2 to you here. Can't do anything with that. Again, it's a little residual tick that's going to add up, but it's also not that big of a deal. And so you have the ability to hit on a height, which we don't have the ability to do that. Let's just ignore that cactus for now. We're ghosting the cactus. And so we have a pretty formidable situation here where I don't want that cactus to pop necessarily, but aside from that, we're in a pretty good spot. Oh, okay, fine. Fine, bro, fine. You want to be like that? So the Jester is still doing some pretty good work. It might just be that it's so annoying to get rid of, but I don't feel like it's that. It's more like it's not a priority, so it'll just kind of hang around. You know, if it had Bullseye on top of everything, then I could accept it, but... Alright, bro, alright. Whatever, I'll let the Jester do the work. You might think I should have done it to that, but I don't even care. I don't even want to kill that, so... So now, once again, this will become a problem, but... I can do it like, It'd be kind of pointless, though. Let me actually not even worry about it. That's fine. So the only thing you need to do now is we're posing lethal, so let's see what he does, and if he does clear my board, I'll deal with this. And even in trying to kill the Jester, you're going to do a certain amount of damage to yourself anyway. What? But how? I'm actually pretty confused as to what just happened, but this is one of those moments where you could easily lose because somehow I should have put the one thing there maybe, and then I don't know. Right, because my hand's totally burnt out, and now you have all these good value cards, so more than likely if we get absorbed by the block meter, we can do it like that. And so okay, or it might still not trigger it, which still poses a problem. So the cactus is still fine, but this one doesn't look too upset there. I guess we're going all in because even that bullseye will kill all of my shit, but assuming it wasn't going to do anything anyway. Oh, fuck me. Imagine if you die to your own cactus. Yeah, that's like another social contrivance thing, like, in general. I don't know why I just thought of that, but I was discussing that the other day, like, the idea of, like, being, I don't know, sort of courteous and waiting for other people or whatever is somehow seen as a, oh, well, now we're gonna die to the thing. As, like, a sign of whatever, like, being dumb or being, whatever. But it's like, you're just trying to be nice and wait for somebody else to do something. All right, let's go to Solar Flare. And then we get to go to the Yeti, who did have a couple good streaks in him, no doubt about it. Again, this shouldn't be any more difficult than... Oh, shit. Is this going to be my first 50 on the ladder that I beat? Because actually it might be. I've beaten some in a friends list context, but... And I think those were kind of legitimate games. I don't think he was trying to throw on purpose or something. Maybe he was using more of a fun deck, but... The only other ones I matched up against, I think, were like bots that bugged out. Or no, one of them I almost beat that was actually a player. But they had like 1 HP and I failed to do it. But that was kind of an encouraging moment. It shows you like, oh, if I can do that, then I can probably do whatever I want. Like here, it's at least a safe bet where it's gonna go, but the fact that it moves right away makes it kind of pointless. Or the fact that it moves, I guess. Or no, it says when played, but... And bro's really gonna kill me with that effect, dude. That's really his whole deck synergy. So now you can go here, I guess. Okay. So everything's fine with this. You'll still trade in. We can just kind of needle him for this to get rid of the block meter, but I don't really think we'll get through all 3 of them. Sports Imp Superpower Zombie. What a fucking name. You could just do this. Pretty good value. Would this work? Because it will have 3 or less once I actually play it, but... I guess I'll absorb it anyway, though, so it doesn't matter, but... I'm gonna lose to a fucking ironing board. Okay, we can get rid of... I feel like that thing's easier to deal with because you can just play anything there and then it becomes useless, but... I don't really want to deal with either one, to be honest with you. Like, I'll gladly tank it, but their health is just too good right now. In too good of a state. We should double play these here, like... Or they'll end up blocking it anyway, but... I maybe should have reversed that, or I wasn't really planning on doing the Berry Blast, but... I should take this more seriously because this is a rank 50 matchup. But again, this could not trigger the block meter, so I don't know that, but... Okay, fine. That sound was a little odd. So you have 7 sun, and the way that you can do it is that you can basically decide to... I'm kind of cucked by the environment here. Like, I guess that would have been adequate too. He's down to 8, but that means his chance of winning is still 100% because I'm never going to be able to get through this. He's in the same spot he was last turn with the Poison Ivy. Like, it could trigger it, it might not trigger it. Would be kind of a good thing to at least beat a rank 50. That should give me a whole rank by itself every time you beat a rank 50 or whatever. Somebody 10 plus higher than you, but I guess that happens a lot. That's unfortunate. At least if I had a couple berry blasts in my hand, I could get like some kind of crazy interaction. Berry blast OTK. Yeah, if you have 4 berry blasts in this guy, not that that would be an inexpensive thing, but okay, that's acceptable. But again, it's the last that I have, so they're obviously going to be able to outlast me. But it's on me when it's time for tricks. But see, why is that important? Like, why? Okay, it's all right. That was about a normal game. It didn't really feel like that different that, oh, he's ranked 50. Right, like I've lost games like that to all kinds of people. It didn't really feel that special, but we at least had a vague chance of winning. 2 hours left to get 1 rank. Can I do it? Just pretend like for the epicness of it, if this was rank 49 instead of rank 39, I'm just role playing as somebody who would actually be about to get to rank 50, but okay, so we don't really have to play this too aggressively, but I kind of like to. You know, like the forces of the universe themselves kind of put together a pretty good collection for me with the double dark matter dragon fruit right at the beginning of the run, and she looks a little raggedy there. That's like a bug if you play it too fast. I guess I'm literally pre-moving. Bro is pre-moving in a card game. Okay, that card is a little bit common at this stage. It does do very good damage to the face as well. You know, in the sense that it's not... it should almost say it doesn't damage the face, but then I guess it wouldn't be good enough. Oh, shit. I mean, you don't really think of it as amphibious, the fact that it can fly. But, you know, it kind of makes sense. But of course, I still don't get damaged by it because it doesn't matter. But I'm going to take literally 8 damage from it. So I'm pretty much dead. Oh, wow. Does the health really matter? Now, Combustible has been good the whole run. Maybe I'll do a bonus episode where I delete my account and everything because I'm too tired to even. I just want to get to 40 and just fucking go to sleep because I woke up early to do this. I can always do that later. So that'll be the true final episode. So that's at least the 2, 3, 4 that we have going. Green Pone. Or what is that letter? I can't even see. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we got the Berry Blast to the face, I guess. And so, what do you have? Go ahead, disconnect, bro. Usually the way to do it is like get 2 win streaks in a row. Like get a 3-game win streak with this guy, then lose one, then get another one with the next guy. Like I'm usually not going to do it in one shot here. In fact, that might not have ever happened because even like the Yeti got like a 4-game win streak, but I already had 1 star. That means. And of course, I always lose as soon as I get into the next rank. I would want to see like what even changes at that point, but I'd love it if it's a 0-cost mushroom. Actually, would be really good here. So a lot of these games are very tight and very close. It's not like I'm losing by much. I haven't used that guy since the very beginning of the playthrough. Those were the times. Good old days. Okay, not a big deal. I could get rid of that anytime that I want to. That thing is going to be too hard to deal with, so it's one of those instances where I almost don't even care. Right, it's just more trouble than it's worth, so fuck it. Go ahead and buff whatever you want, dude. Or it's a case where wait, but this would be pretty good too. I couldn't even get to rank, well, I will get to rank 40, but there ain't no way I could have gotten to rank 50 really within reason. It doesn't seem like he will either somehow. Now the block meter itself could be the thing here that you consider. He's gonna have an answer for it probably. So I'm nowhere near dying. It's a question of can he deal with the actual shit. And it's very likely that he will be able to, but... Okay. But you won't be able to play them now, will you? Or did he play that thing? I love it when they make like an elaborate play like this, but then they don't have anything they can actually do. Oh, fuck me. Or even that barely matters. You'll have like 1 HP. You have the ability to, Ah, I see. Of course, you played right into my hands by making me fucking... by attacking me in a way that you don't consent to and you can't choose. That's automatic because it's a fucking... what's it called? Just an auto battler. Of course, you lose the game because of that. How could you not account for that? It's doom for this collection. Tremble, undead, and despair. Bloom has come to this roof. The way that I use the title in PvZ hard mode. And I even made that channel art for it. But no, this is the approach I would have had to do from the beginning. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stay up all night and like fucking do this like every day. I mean, I did do it every day still, but... Have you learned about Captain Combustible repeat moss shenanigans? I think I've probably seen people use it like that, but I haven't really used repeat moss in a while. I don't really feel like I have too many tricks to be able to... I don't really use tricks that way, so... Let's see what we got. That's gonna be garbage. But yeah, repeat moss can definitely be very good as a win condition. So I'm guessing he's the best user of it. Like the... I wouldn't have thought combustible is the best one for it though. Okay, lost to a space cadet, that's fine. And then you have this is gonna be kind of useless, so I gotta hope I get something better. And that's okay, we can use the Berry Blast. Even this card I should like more than I do, but it just never sticks around long enough. But like, I love anything that punishes the use of tricks. The problem is I really can't do anything about that. It really doesn't seem worth it, but I guess I'll do it anyway. Kind of unfortunate. So now my hand is pretty burnt out, so I don't have much of a choice. But there must be some specific interaction that's like really god level with that I maybe have seen, but I don't know off the top of my head. So this is a pretty good recovery turn despite how bad it was going, and that's not very important. And that'll trade in no matter what it is. So what kind of chance do I really think I have, given the size of my hand? And the answer is pretty much nothing. They would have to just not have an answer, period. Or that's actually kind of favorable, that I would trade in and not die. It's so close. You got to cast them off guard or something, but kind of hard when you're just top decking. That's still good. If I kind of need a block meter card to try to get a bonus attack or something of the sort. Okay, Berry Blast could come as a surprise here. It's unfortunate because I would have had lethal in a hypothetical sense, but I guess not. He signs on me as a bonus attack. Lost to Benjamin Franklin. I mean, you could win even with this, plus the Berry Blast, assuming you don't trigger the block meter. Other than that, I don't know, because... yeah, I would just assume they don't have the... I would assume they don't have a way to deal with the water, for example. So I don't even care, I'll just do it. Now, the block meter that they're going to trigger for me is going to allow me to get a thing that allow... okay, forget it. I was going to say it would have given me something that could trigger theirs, and then I could win, like get a bonus attack, but it doesn't happen. They're really gonna make it difficult. Just this one final consolation rank that I want to get. Yeah, that would have been exactly as planned. None of this would have killed me anyway. So you have the ability to not really do anything now. You could maybe get some weird interaction here, like if you think about it, where, you know, now you summon 2 mushrooms, you could still survive. No, but the overshoot would do it, I guess. Okay, bro, hurry up. I don't want you to concede games, but you waste my time. of which we literally only have this much on the clock to do this. What do we have? 2 hours left, which should be more than enough to get one single rank, but could be famous last words. And again, it doesn't do anything for me, but just it's got to be a checkpoint we get to, just so I have some dignity left. So I've beaten rank 40s reasonably consistently, but it's not anything I can rely upon. And again, I've lost to rank 10s and 20s too all the time, so it doesn't mean anything really. So here we don't play really aggro, but we still have to try to end it relatively quickly, because if I don't, then I don't have the really great value that you need, which is kind of a hard concept sometimes for people to understand. Like, they sometimes talk about like this mythical idyllic value, like, oh, you should use this card in the best optimal way, but it only it's like in chess, you know, you should play this move is the best, right? People will say that, but it only works if you know like the full line of moves, like, you know, make this move that the engine would make, but you don't know how to play all the moves that you need to after it to make it worthwhile. So you'll sack your queen, and then, oh, there's mate in 15, but you don't know how to do it, so then you'll fuck up, right? So you can't play like the engine unless you are the engine. Just like here, you can't play like, oh, the best optimal thing, the best optimal deck, unless you have the best optimal deck. So, you know what I mean? Like, you have to sometimes make the best of what you have, especially in the context of what I've done here. So it doesn't always work exactly like that, but this is kind of dumb, right? None of these plays are really too good. Pans versus Zombers. Yeah, this will be the last official episode of this. Then I can always just play it for fun or whatever if I feel like it. Hopefully it won't go offline anytime soon. Oh, that's actually pretty good value though. Or I'll just do one episode as a eulogy because I'm too tired to do it now. But my only goal is to get to rank 50, or I mean 40. And they're making it very, very painful here. So we literally have, you know, lethal here, but they're not going to let me do it, and that card is very annoying. Come on, bro. You really got to do me like that. I don't even know what to do with this. Like, I can just do both of them, I guess. You know, I'm even saying like, oh, this isn't meant to be an aggro deck, but that's kind of how I was playing it. Just because you feel like you're not going to win if you drag it out. This card is actually really terrible, but there are a few times where you get value, which this might be one of those times. You might get a surprise lethal moment. You do the math, nothing is actually going to kill him here, unfortunately. This would sort of surprise him a bit, I guess. Or no, this would kill him, actually. I can't do basic math, even. Okay, fine. This is how little kids learn how to do arithmetic, by playing a fucking card game. Not unlike how I learned how to type by playing like MMOs as a kid, like, or when I was younger, like Tibia. I'm playing Tibia, which is like an old school MMO, and you would type the spell names and type to other people and stuff. And by doing that, you would basically, you know, that was actually helpful to make me type a lot faster. And at one point I was actually insanely fast, like 120 plus. I don't think I'm quite that high now, but that is probably going to be useful later. Yeah, like, it sounds stupid, but it actually can be good. Like, oh, you know, you learn a lot of big words watching shows or movies or anime, or you learn a lot of, you know, fucking, you learn how to type playing a game. So all these things can be useful to you. Okay, I don't really want to do that. I mean, again, I'm not happy about that play, but this is kind of what I'm supposed to do here, but sometimes you have to make an executive decision to just not worry about it. Pretty good synergy. Anything that has higher health value than attack value becomes better in those kind of moments. Like even the snowdrop has the little health bonus. This would still not even kill that, unfortunately. The sort of thing, like, I don't mind ignoring it, but I do want to get some damage in here. This is unfair. I'm facing too many rank 40. It's almost like this is a properly designed card game that allows you to face people around the rank that you're at, like it's normally supposed to do. But, you know, you see both sides of that. Like, I'm rank 20 and I'm playing rank 40s, and I'm rank 40 and I'm playing rank 20, so it doesn't matter really. But I like the fact that their hand is sort of empty. I don't like the fact that I don't really care though. I'll just do it anyway. Feels like a shame not to be able to use this on it, but no way. You're supposed to be invincible, bruh. He overslept in his gravestone, so he missed his invincibility effect. So now I could use this, obviously, but this is kind of a disaster. I don't know what I'm even trying to do here. Or maybe I should do it the opposite way, like that'll do one, so now you can do both of these. 3, 4. I don't know, it's obviously over. Right, like I could let that happen and do this, and then do this, and then hopefully they don't have a lot else to play. Or I won't have the choice now. Since I have so many brains, I guess I could just do this. Because, you know, you may as well do it. I can do this one anytime. He has a real bullseye commitment here, which that did save me a lot of agony. But I'm pretty much just screwed, man. Make a 1/1 plant, which isn't going to matter too much. I guess I'll ignore that anyway, so like, you know, I'll use my thing on it anyway. I have to appreciate this guy's commitment to bullseye. Honestly, it's very sweet how much he likes it. Find somebody who loves you as much as this guy loves bullseye. You know, it's not just like some sort of this is like my kind of deck where like it's a gimmick. There's no deck that would tell you to have this many cards. It's not the sort of thing that would happen organically within your collection, because you would never have this many of them, nor would it be something that is a meta deck, because that commits to the mechanic too hard. So it's some little special gimmick nuance that I kind of like, where he just does it because he likes the mechanic, and it's just a pure gimmick deck, right? Like what I would do, and so many things, like I would do that with Untrickable if I had a lot of untrickable cards here. Yeah, I almost outlasted him, but this guy hates the block meter more than me. Or there, he finally relents and does something that isn't that. As much as I'd like to do this, you know, I can't afford to tank all this damage, but it would still theoretically be winnable, but it's just not, because I can't really. I have to get like the nurse or something, and I should get the heal. He's not even giving me the satisfaction of the block meter. I almost would not even care about that because unless he has like a team up. Like that 2 sun is really gonna make a difference at this stage. Okay, bro. Okay. Not a single block meter superpower that I got out of that. I have to commit. I have to appreciate his commitment to Bullseye. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Let me do... Who's next now? Wall Knight. Nobody would even want to fucking challenge you now because, you know, he's gonna fail to avenge me there because they don't have time. They want to try hard and get to rank 50 themselves. So let me take a second here.